How's it going, everyone? Necrosis here, and today will be episode 2 of my Beginner's Guide series for Dota 2. Last time, we went over the main page just to get an idea as to what does what. I'm going to try to keep this a short video, so with that, let's get right into it. Now that you have an idea as to how the main page works, let's go over the next step into becoming a more proficient Dota 2 player, and that will be by choosing which hero you want to play as. I know you want to get right into a live match, but if you're new to the game, you'll cause the game to be much more difficult for your team. So, at the top, click on the Heroes tab, and there you will see a lot of heroes to choose from. This can be quite overwhelming to a new player. Rather than playing a bunch of matches with different heroes, you can just select any hero that you would like to practice with and demo them. Today we're going to demo Abaddon. Once you've clicked him, on the right side of their abilities, you will see the Demo Hero button. Clicking this will launch you straight into a demo match. On the bottom left or right of your screen is your shop. You can also see how much gold you have and options for your courier. The center of the screen displays your character information and your abilities. On the bottom left of your character picture is your level. The gold circle is the amount of XP you've gained towards the next level. When the circle is full, you'll level up. The icon with a person will zoom the camera into a more third-person view of your character. Holding down the left mouse button will let you move the camera around. The mouse wheel will zoom the camera in or out. Clicking the right mouse button will move your character to the targeted area. While in third person, you can also click on an allied unit and view them in a third person view. The magnifying glass will bring up your current gear set. On the right of that is your stats. Hovering over the stats will give you a more detailed breakdown of your stats. You gain extra stats for your primary stat. For example, strength heroes will gain bonus health and health regen, whereas an agility hero will gain bonus attack speed and armor. The icon on the left of your first ability is the talent tree. The talent tree gives you some bonus perks, but you can only select one of the two options at level 10, level 15, level 20, and level 25. These are your abilities. You may click the icon to activate the skill, or press the button that corresponds with it. Hovering over the skill gives you a detailed description of the ability. The green and blue bars are your health and mana respectively. This area is your inventory slots. You can only have 6 items in your inventory at any one time that count toward your stats, as well as to use. These 3 slots underneath your inventory is what I called your overflow. The items in these slots cannot be used, nor do they count towards your stats. However, you can swap out an item from your overflow with an item in your inventory. If you do this while at your fountain, the transfer will be immediate. If you do this out on the field, there is a 6-second delay before you can use that item. This is your neutral item slot. These items are random drops that you can get from jungle creeps. When one drops, the whole team will be notified. Make sure to pick up the neutral item, otherwise the enemy can pick it up and bring it to their base, which will prevent your team from being able to use that item. Only 4 neutral items per tier may spawn into the map. Each tier is unlocked at a specific time in the game. You can see these times by opening the shop and then clicking on the neutral tab. If you have a neutral item and get another one, you'll transfer the spare to the neutral stash. Or you can swap out the neutral items, then transfer the spare to the neutral stash. The neutral stash is shared by your team, and you can see who has which neutral item. Not all neutral stash items are passive. Some items can be activated. You can use the active items by just clicking on the item itself and then selecting the target. Royal Jelly is the only consumable neutral stash item. Some items have an active and a passive. This is where your teleport scrolls will be found. You can use these to teleport to an allied tower or back to base. Note, there is an 80-second cooldown, so don't waste a TP scroll if you can help it. This is your minimap. This will display the positioning of you, your team, ally units, as well as the courier and enemy units. Holding down the left mouse button while on the minimap will allow you to drag the camera. Clicking the left mouse button will snap the camera to that location. Right-clicking the minimap will move your character to that location. Holding down the ALT or Alt key and right-clicking on the minimap or map will ping the location. This is useful to alert your team of a possible danger or just to point out a point of interest, such as going to a rune or secret shop. Also, holding the Alt key as well as the left mouse button will bring up a scroll wheel to change the type of alert, such as the red eye icon to point out that there is an enemy ward at the target location, or the sword icon to inform your team that you will attack the target location. There are two icons beside the minimap. The scan icon is a radar that will see if an enemy is at the targeted location. A red scan with a pinging sound means an enemy is there. A green scan means the area is clear. Now on the top left of your screen, you'll see three icons. A back to dashboard, the settings icon, as well as a scoreboard icon. Below that is your kills, deaths, and assists, as well as your creep last hits and denies. If you are in a guild, any guild contracts you have will show up underneath all of those other icons. At the top center, you will see your team and the enemy team. And in the middle of that, you'll see how much time has elapsed. Hovering over the time will show the day and night cycle timer, which counts down the time before the current cycle ends. During the day, your range of view is much wider than it is at night. When it turns night, your range of view actually shrinks down. On the right side of the screen, you'll see your demo options. Under Hero, these options are meant for your hero. Under Spawn are options for the enemy heroes that you can spawn in, as well as a dummy target. Under Customize, you can equip new hero items for your loadout, or try on an item that you don't own, or you can select a new hero to play as without having to relaunch the demo every time. Once you've demoed a few heroes and picked which one or ones that you would like to practice with, then it's time to move into a practice match, which we will go over in the next video. Hit that like button if this video was helpful, and hit that subscribe button to get notified as soon as the next video comes out. And remember, you're not trash, you're exceptional. Till next time.